All right. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, shenanigans. Yay. All right, guys. I'm doing this from my phone. But this is how you long arm, guys. This is how quilts happen. I might be super quiet. I will check comments every now and then. But this is the process. This is the process. So y'all can see how much work actually goes into a quilt. There we go. This is called a long arm machine. This is the more industrial commercial one. This is a Gamble. This is a Gamble brand. So you can see how long this is. The sewing machine is actually right here. That you can't really see. You see the thing for it, the tablet for it. But this is the machine. I wish I had my iPad with me, but I forgot it like a dingbutt. And something tells me if I open my phone, it might screw up my stream. Oh, I'm down. But let me turn it around so you guys can see. So this is the oops, turn it off. This is the machine right here. This is the whole machine. It's chaos. That's the backing for my sons. Let's see if I can do this. This is pause. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's not do that. Boom. Okay. So I'm trying to find a nice spot to put this so you can see. I'll probably have to find a new spot, but this is where the actual quilting happens. And this is, so I'm just going to stream this. You can choose to watch later or not. It's up to you. But it's a long process. First, you got to put your backing on. You pin your backing on. If it's your machine, typically some people basting stitch their backing to, these are called leads. But yeah, it's not, I'm dragging. See, this is what I'm talking about. Here, let me pull this back up. Yeah. People can basting stitch these on, but I am not, because this is not my machine. This is the work machine, my boss's machine. But I just wanted to show her baller equipment that she's teaching me to use. I already turned the actual sewing machine itself on, that you can't really see in frame right now because of where it is. It's way at this end. Let's see. Ow. Yeah, so you pin all this on. And then once you do the top, you have to do the bottom too. Now, the key behind this is to find the centers of your thing, of your backing and your top. Okay, so it's also raining outside, so I figured this would be fun while I'm at the shop, while it's raining outside, to just show how much work actually goes into these things. This is the quilt for my whose is this? For my oldest son. Yeah, I had to think about which backing this was. And you put it face down because obviously you're making a sandwich when you're doing this. Okay, so now we gotta straighten this out. I brought my own pins this time because I didn't want to take up my boss's. We have another machine that someone graciously loaned us. Boom. All right. Almost to the end of the top. If anybody has questions about this tomfoolery, let me know, because this is what I've been learning, you guys, in quarantine. This is what I've been learning during COVID. Not just making the quilt toppers, but the actual quilting part itself. Which I know my boss is gonna love hearing this, but I'm actually loving this. It's just a lot of practice, and I'm very much a Virgo. I want everything to be perfect. I want to learn it now. Because I'm a dork. Okay, so I'm almost to this end. I'm a lefty, so obviously I'm going left to right. My boss is right-handed, so hers go the opposite direction. It's so funny because we'll be messing with each other. All right, so close to the end. Yeah, this is the longest part, is the setup. You probably can't see me that well, but the longest setup is the longest part is putting the backing on, and then the batting, and then the topper. Where am I? Okay, there's the end. The hint is that you need to have this straight all the way down, because if your backing is crooked, you're going to run into a problem. Okay, so done. Okay, so this is the top part. Well, I put mine on sideways because I'm going to quilt it sideways because of the design of the quilt. So now we're doing the bottom. There has to be a better spot to put this. Let's figure this out. I wonder if I strap it here. That might work. Okay, so we're going to do something silly. And we're going to strap my phone to the frame. There we go. Because I'm a dork, I didn't bring my stand because I didn't think about doing this until now. So it's called Ingenuity. Okay, who's this? Where did you go? You go to this. Okay, cool. All right, so let's straighten that out. There. Ta-da! Ha-ha! All right, so there's the top done. Now we do, well, the side, one side. Okay, now we do the other side. We find our center, which I know where my center is. Grab the other leads. If someone's commenting, I can't see it yet, so we're just going to slide this down. I don't really need to see that part. There we go. All right. Now we do, so now we're going to crank this sucker up some. Slide this machine down. Because we know where the center is because I made this. All right. There we go. So you roll this up. Roll this sucker up. Now, the reason you pin this a certain way is so you don't stab yourself. Oh, there we go. Smooth it out. This is a process, you guys. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, and then roll. Make sure you have to be careful here because you can stab yourself if you didn't put your pins on right. There we go. So this is just going to be like this for now. All right, so we started this process of rolling. Ugh. Ta-da! Let me make sure. Okay. Now that that's done, now we're going to pin the other side on. I have my pins. This already has the centers marked on the leads because it is hers, so she knows where her center on her machine is at all times. Okay. And then wash, rinse, repeat. And now we just pre-pin it into place. I will be probably quiet at some point. I might stop talking because I just start like getting in the zone of pinning this. Let's see. If there wasn't all this, stuff, usually I have music blaring in the background while I do this, but obviously I can't do it on a stream because it'll be a copyright strike. Okay. I'm over here getting alerts on my phone. My silly behind did not bring my iPad. Oh, what's that? I'm hearing messages. Nope. Give me 1 second, guys. Text message. Don't really care. There we go. Now we do the other side. let's loosen this some. All right. Oh, let's see. Oh, move the machine. Let me see if I can. Let me lock this machine in place. Come on. No. No, we are not doing a software update. No. Lock, lock. Okay. We are not doing that. Negative, ghostwriter. Negative. We are not about to start that foolishness. Now, remember, I am very new to this. My boss does this a lot faster, but the longer you do it, the faster you get. Oh, what is that noise? Oh, that's my Instagram. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting all these text messages. Okay. And I can't read them because I'm. Let's see what it says. Oh, Lord, y'all. All right. There we go. Back to that. Lord, I'm just getting so many text messages. Yeah, this was impromptu. I did not plan this, which is why I don't have an iPad, my stand. I'm just going with it. Strapping my phone to the frame because I'm a dork. So usually when you're quilting, you need about 6 to 8 inches on each side to allow for shrinkage. And for when you're doing the quilting part, yeah. I'm pretty sure I know who it is that's texting me, and they're probably going to talk smack if they see that I'm live streaming and I can't answer them right now. All right. So like I said, I'm doing this side to side instead of top to bottom because of the design of the quilt. And I will show you guys that in a minute once I get to that part. But we have to tighten this all up. We have to make sure it's even. We're not even at that part yet. I'm halfway through to pinning the other side on. I'm going to try and pump out 2 of these before I have a recording today for a tabletop game. And we'll see. Stop myself. Okay. Ooh, that's crooked. We do not want crooked pins. That's how you get stabbed when you're rolling this up. Okay. All right, let's see. This machine's a beast. Okay. It's funny how I'm faster on one side than I am on the other, which is hysterical to me. Okay. When I mean I brought all my pens, y'all, I brought all my pens. Okay. Ooh, we're almost there. Yes, I'm sewing in the Kigu and I don't care. Do I have to go to the store after this? Yes. Do I care that I'm in a Kiku? No. All right. So now, let's see where we're at. Make sure I take out all the vertical pins as I go horizontally because that will hurt. Okay, let's see. All right, now we're so close. All right, we're at the end. You gotta bury that so you don't stab yourself. Okay. Now we're gonna do the fun part. So now we're going to. Did I do this backwards? I possibly did it. Okay. So we're gonna tighten this. Make sure it's on there. Make sure this is nice and tight. And even. Oh, there we go. Just do this. Okay, so we see we have a problem here. That means I probably didn't, this probably isn't done right. So, all right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen this. And I'm over on this side, so let's see what happens. We're gonna tighten, okay, there we go. See how it's smoothing itself out? That's what we want. Okay. Now, why did this not lock? Okay. Horizontal lock is on. Okay. Okay. So we have a problem. Okay, so let's cut this off. Cut this off. Cut this off. So this is the actual machine. and we're going to see what happens. Take a stop for water. While I'm letting that do what it needs to do and power off, I'm going to make sure that my tension is good on here. So we're going to undo this, and we're going to tighten this back this way. See, there's something going on here. So we're going to start. We're going to make sure this is good. Okay. Let's see what's happening. I'm pretty sure it's something with, it might be something with my, no, wrong way. Let's just do this. Let's make sure our leads are straight. There we go. All right. So now we're going to tighten it back to where it belongs. Make sure this is even. I'm going to stop here. Make sure this is good. There's something going on here, but I think it's maybe the way I did the backing. Okay, so now let's undo this. And oh, I didn't take the thing lock on. Okay, and now we're gonna, let's stop here. Take off this thread, take off this thread. Okay, so I have something for this, which is fine. I see what the problem is, I think. Okay. I just think that perhaps, yeah, it's just a little crooked on the thing here, which makes sense, and not here. Okay, there we go. Now it's making more sense. All right. Now when you get to the top, or what I'm calling my top, all right, so we're gonna start here. Make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, so here's where we're gonna start. Now, this is my side. We're gonna turn my machine back on. Okay, let's see. And we're gonna move this sucker so y'all can see it. So this, oh, my needle's down too. Okay. Let's wait for the machine to get on. Okay, swipe to unlock. Get to the program. All right, turn the machine and the motors on. Am I connected yet? There we go. All right, we raise the needle so y'all can see what the machine actually looks like. So it's a giant sewing machine on some wheels. Okay. So what we need to do is, okay, let's see if my locks work. Okay. All right, we're good. All right, my locks are working. This is all free motion. There's no programming. It's all done by moi. So we're gonna lock my machine in place. Why is it not doing it? There we go. Okay. Now comes the fun part. All right. Batting. Lord, I'm pretty sure this is not the piece that I need. Is this the piece that I need? No. Okay. We're gonna try and do this the best way that I can. I bought a giant piece and then just been cutting off of it just to make sure I have what I need. So what we're gonna do is I'm probably just gonna cut this in half and use it. But first we're gonna make sure that this is the amount that I need. Because yeah, let's not do that. So what I'm gonna do, so here's my oldest son's quilt. I did a lot of applique and embroidery. Ta-da! Let's see where we're at. I'll just say this is that. No, this is not enough. Okay. We're going to cut this. Okay. This has to get washed so I can get all this crap out of it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo this batting. I'm going to do something you're not supposed to do because I'm being lazy. Okay. So what we're going to do here is simply cut it to the width of this, which I know is wide enough. And then we're going to find my center on my side that I'm starting with. All right. So there's my center on my side. Align it up with center 1. All right, let's see where we are. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to literally baste all this down. It's time for me to go.